what NPP has been lacking ever since they came to opposition, even when they were in power, leadership. The party has suffered leadership crisis because you don't see any person on the making decisions. I'll bet him the nice former Casa party way na yeah. This is the direction. Obia a boss on his own. I will be a the upper. Obi to me to man obi. There is no discipline. There is no order. The whole thing has turned out to be very chaotic, and it's the reason why a campaign so I take that particular dimension. I'm for it to gum. I can't say my say and for me, I think said that be a Kasa Akufo-Addo be the president of Ghana. He did not only destroy Ghana, but he also destroyed the party NPP, because the party has become so aggressive and hostile even to common sense and reasoning. Obi over Kenyans as a matter they see you as an enemy. Quite recently, Professor Frimpong Boateng by of a kind of there, and some not all kind of say we are narrow-minded individual. You might think that or say party no your fake party, and the unconquered original no inja fake into her. But some now all can and yes, I don't know patch or patch a party what deviated from the core tenant, the core values, the principles. The tea party now or no party no has sharply deviated away from all these principles, pursuing a certain narrow parochial interest. Toward encophobia agenda, and for him, he doesn't see say party no more agenda no more no. That is the party that is playing now. Nipana can't say we now in agenda. There are several ways you go about this, but the general secretary was supposed to be the CEO, met him with aggression and hostility immediately after he issued statement on Asempa and other platform talking nonsense. You understand that shows party there is no room for reconciliation, and then they become so aggressive and hostile to common sense. Will be about sorry. I'll bet you what to the contrary and they'll come after you, and for me that is quite unfortunate. And who be candidate anymore? Like I said, Sanya bibina. And these characters masquerading on the front lines, seeking to lead the NPP. Tell me which of them is credible. The only person I can pick and say, he is the person who can lead a party devoid of any other thing. Japan. Because he has proven to be a person of high integrity. Yes, you may have his issues related to Niama Akoso in Western past, but Obi and Kalbeti Miahan said, Nipa with the in terms of character and personality there, but you see, party in the whole crowd that say Japan is an alternative. Yeah. And it's the reason why these people and the candidate Japan of all people can tell Ghana for so no president. And when you go to his past, Niama candidate Japan Chroma say, and some of what's not TV swaka, I ma draws name and ma panties and as for and ma way and quickly no addressing her up, pretending to be a nice guy wanting to be president. Now if a president is a joke, and now if a growing a yedi. Presidency, the movie said, Sabi, about 4 to the stand, say, anybody at all, and then some cheap language be able to say, oh, when you see kind of about it, now no video be. But say, oh, here you on Namakra, or did you me and quite the fear be the Nijaje. So this nonsense of Wabone Brand was see a dino. In governance, in politics, that nonsense don't play out. Because when I was sick out to Vietnam's war, you don't feed no one. Or here you know Okromano Odidi. We are talking about governance, politics, leadership, where sensible men with the right attitude and conviction will be put to power. And we know Nipa Benya some fast I say, Wabone Bra Watota dying. Na and Rabbi Medai on a mamma dying them. Baby, I would down a ma dying them. On the 2 school fees amount. So this nonsense are things I don't know where it is coming from. You understand? Or no, Kennedy Japan would have been a perfect person for this country. But unfortunately for him, was said that because Ghana for naturally, you're strong like Rawlings, because Rawlings has been one of my favorite presidents. I want strong people. You can exert authority and power, influence over your friends. So Kennedy Japan would have fit the bill, but one was said that because Niamana Braba Wabo in the past, are highly unpresidential, and he been banding around of a president in the credibility of the presidency. And then they talk about industrialization or maybe a new Nikrom Asino Bedi MP, no factories to do anything. Why will be a Jumamomo? When he did not contest the election, the next election, they even lost. He has been an MP for that particular place for how many years? And think all Lucy and now what be a factory in Numa man for being a biano, and can all color and can the chrome for the money to a or buy or be a new. He lost. The party lost that particular seat when they see. We will be aware badwem man na wo te politics as na wo analyze here. E kire de e kire. What I say. So you see party ni na tete pansam e na ba beduru abi aba beduru yi. Brian Champo on the other side and now no so wanya sika nti ono so so be president. Ayawa so West Wagon. Your friend say neema na see no fresh on our mind. Very fresh. No committee of inquiry committee no moti no crack say ye rebuke na say for them. The president trashed the white paper. It got to a critical time. A Ghana for near break for adwa mamu say your man no perform no. Or tigina so beto a hotel. Na say be we obi a say be we need da ho na wadwe mu da ho na wote politics ase na ya fa efie neema no ye adwuma at this tip of na Ghana for namu no. And we have cabinet minister, and then about hotel. You should be the last person to do that. It's just a common sense. And to the idea, you can rely on your leader to display, so such person you cannot trust such person with leadership. You understand? Then Baumia, or no candidates here at Nebai, or on any CV that will be actually. The CV are quite clear, yeah. Or catch us economic messiah, no ye press conferences, no ye we no ye selling abstract and unrealistic economic ideas to the people of this country. He got the opportunity. I don't know he messed up big time. Now no man no better na make can say muni say or no ever sponsor Christopher Momako Israel. Na obi a lose election in that embarrassing manner. What bring up ideas. I bet me aboa ya ye of my see ya. You are telling people so about Christopher and come for the we are even saying that we should stop and use that particular money to support young people in Zongo communities, give them job opportunities to do. What for large that would not make 3 days 1 week and buy a comment on your in the womb. And these are some of the realistic things that we need to face. That you are telling us that Christopher look at the Christian population. Israel free take it banner government or buyer and then the whole Ghana will be able the Catholic population in Ghana now but better the sleep Pentecost and for can the state afford or foot this particular bill to what means or more corner what I say and for me I think that it's quite problematic. We live in a country we don't pay attention to the mindset of leaders. And very often, not things around the career way. Oh, when you see can one a brand or school no certificate. But when it comes to say, this is a candidate after one messing up this country, even the right person to choose as a running mate, to choose the papa. Oh, now a branch of fire by him for say, Napo, Casa Kronim Casa. And I make us say, on next elections or no more than a bar. Or more money, or more question sign language, not finding a campaign. And never buano, and no ha, and nipa batias here, down so back casa. No, sign language, I'm 40. Na nipa no bien no but 2 million votes, no but 1 million votes. What is the point? Anytime you be bien no be out vote no wom. Na no you free sa adibia si or jira campaign handsome okokan. Say cabinet no nim say nyanse ni bia was apart from Bahumia. Akura ketu akura deke ya top mo ahye ne nsam odi ne maame achi odi ne kosku be kan asem we akura ketu deke ni ya top mo ama na odi ne maame aso ne sa de twa kwan obe kan asem we because asem na woka no you are insulting everybody but this is somebody exactly this is somebody who is okọ ne minister. I'm told that he's a very hard working guy omo be kan che okọ ne various minister or here adwuma me say we very often get confused. We are so be out the only and you'll be out because Omo didn't want dances so called the ministry as a form or you'll be a very disciplined. The person I'm making you or yeah, Juman Kasa or yeah, Jum say or yeah, Juman school just say he's very good. So you will keep him at that particular place. On your presidential material, he's not somebody you bring close because the basic problem is Kasa. And it's quite obvious. Yeah. Otum fojina na nim no ka chen say me na mate say yese ye fan say wo mu ade na se for na no ansi e na okoto bom mo kwa me nkroma no ba umia ni ba na ho so na wate 2 million vote ato agu ahomate na mo so nwan ne nkokọ ye fan say nkrofo kwapa chaw. So you can imagine some of these. So for me I think say president Sirina say F4 amanfo me nim how people see it. Yeah. But from where I sit I see a certain veil of respect in the aura be around the presidency. I think that the occupants, must reflect the office. Not anybody. In terms of intelligence, in terms of reasoning, in terms of temperament, in terms of everything. But these people lack in all aspects. all aspects. I won't mean any candidate who wait me in one dance here. And this will be catch us said the NPP today has become a fake political party. That is the reason why. Because the normal person among the candidates, they don't even see him. Yeah. Because Kwabena Japan should have been the default candidate of the NPP, considering all that has happened. But they don't even see him. I do treat the man can say because he's just part of the race. But catch us, oh no,
for running mate.
He's a nice guy, but oh no, Pentecost of because oh no, he's a preacher. Or no, be the president. And I don't know the power or that. Running mate for the
one we need
maybe I need to call John here. But oh no, race in as for that he should be out of it because there is nothing presidential about him. Or he's a nice person. I think the Bible with me oh, he's a very nice person. So for me, I think say Kwabena Japan should have been the obvious. But Enam says Sikane and Asafo Dini Panimintino. They don't even see. So today the contest has shifted between Bawumia and Kennedy. Kennedy already was said no more. This is a guy who dedicated TV program or to manner software and as a phone may expose you. Oh, Yankopo me when you also your friends who expose you free yame. Today we will see him in the various churches. And the prophets and as a phone and the hypocrites are there. Then what I say. So I want to look at people, believe in them, what they say, what they do at any point in time. There should be that line of consistency. You cannot elect president and Bufua and Obi Ohobio to be born so and our minor create that to Kennedy Japan video is circulating or threatening or no Mahama he insulted the president to Edina Tamkachi and say on Bassene Dine Aquaquashe. This is a guy who cannot even control himself. You see such childish temperament and you want to be president? Now president no way provocation will be from a near. Akufo-Addo of all people be the president. Who never man for the firm and then social media and as for account. So you cannot trust such people with power. Yeah, it will be very dangerous. My culture say, amen. Somebody who is not wise with political power, no, you endanger that particular person and you endanger the state. Because at the end of the day, you are just weaponizing him against everybody. Because everything is at his disposal. And I'm saying, on to me, exercise basic instinct, common sense, reason, and logic, you know. Or mine a jabetum. So I think that Ghana politics and will be a track on a co-jam. If we are not careful, young people will lose trust in your first say democracy, and we may reverse, we may go back to where we came from. Because I name who win and I cost our Rollins before your mind. You are not careful. We should not think say we are above there. Nema air cost because NPP and there it's not an alternative for Ghana for looking at. No. And unfortunately, they don't even see it. This thing they call contest, you know, people see it as a joke. Because if you look at the characters who are leading this whole thing, it doesn't inspire. Now, besides Ghana, we are in a money, and maybe bedroom we have a tamashes uncle for wins up him. Considering all that we've gone through. And it's not as if said the course or my muhanum. These people were not part of, they were part of it. Canada Japan catcher say, or my friend and MPP announce Kyie and MPP for friend and almost one so could and this is a president who can be used. This is somebody who can be told what to do to go and destroy somebody and he will accept to go and destroy the person. Today we just have a president. Now if he say Yahuri and Nimkoyachi. And the people are around saying say oh you're tough. And the young Kwachi Jatama Flaster House and Jatana and hoarding. I think we need to get serious in this country, So for me, I think say MPP is getting what they deserve. But the party na wase na titina pansam no. The values, principles are the core values MPP is noted for no eni hobiam. Enti aburuburu ya efie no mpanifo mo wom nyina wu. And the omoti ase no nso no yaseso mu nyina ade akosi mfikyira to moto agu. So from pom waten ya na outsider. Nyahota makro outsider. Kofuo outsider. The America one friend is saying at Kennedy outsider and several other people outsiders. So panyini be na etu nipa fo e party no. Enti ubetina abronya namha, ubetina chama wuntumi namha, ubetina general secretary nam radios la ta. Ubetina we namha. Party no, there is no decency, no dignity. The MPP growing up, this is not the MPP. And to be said, dear bang, alternative no more far. Considering the base of Mahama built there, Ghana for will break away and say the opposition is viable. It's young for power and shining some. And again, my culture say we a political party. You do not only appeal to your base. Because the NDC and NPP will be able to the core supporters are winning elections in Ghana. Always come down to the middle people. I was a candidate now, what never know. Say, Obi Chado University, Obi a nurse, Obi a doctor, would they see that person as a credible candidate or better to me that says independence? Who beside what that person a winner answer? That is why you go for that particular candidate. So yeah, for me, there are things that it is what it is. The die is cast. The MPP do more power no more. Because this is the party. This is what they wanted to reduce the party to become. They've gotten it. And going forward, now whatever happens, yeah, it's up to them. But I'm not sure. Say, looking at the track record, the candidate they are projecting and where Ghana is today, I'm not ready. Say Ghanaians are ready for this comic show, this nonsense. Ghanaians are not ready. Even in opposition in parliament, look at how they are messing up. And in some of Moka, we live in a country. Opposition by a press conference. Now, I never social media attacking the press conference in the boom. Now on the day. It shows that something is wrong somewhere, and they are so arrogant. They are not ready to sit down to look at what that particular thing is. Just running around as if everything is. Now, so for me, I think whatever be the outcome of this election, I just hope violence be uncovered. Because we saw the macho man we saw on Tiasie, we saw on election in to your crapata characterizing attempted na mabo na meku na me na thank you talk ended up to be I will kill you talk. Okay. They are not more so how much more so how much more this particular one? So I'll urge the IGP in the team they should be active on the ground. Obi obedin sem hunu bi on fa no kwhye kulam, and that is the best thing.